So I guess I'll start here. I'm back down at Cydeside because somebody posted up yesterday that the council had started painting over the graffiti down here again, and I just wanted to come and check it out. So I'll just give you a wee view of what it's like just now here. So this is all still the same. There's like a wee and it's just like over the lockdown, since they painted over the big tiger, I always forget if it's a lion or a tiger, but aye, so it's just been left, and it's like, obviously it's pretty colourful, kind of messy at bits, but I've kind of explained before that if this was legal, then you would have some amazing stuff here. It's actually because it's illegal or because it's no one knows if it's allowed or not. Like the fact that he's managed to paint this, right, I just think that's class. Like that's really, really good, and I'm guessing that loads and loads of people love it. But it's like, even if you don't like some of the stuff here, it's kind of like, it's like an art gallery. You go to an art gallery, there's stuff that you don't like, there's stuff that you like. No one's expecting everybody to like everything, but it's colourful, it's alive, and I think that's a really important thing, is to have a city that's alive. And now I wonder, oh, what are the chances? So there we have it. Perfect timing. And so you can see here, the graffiti is no more. The graffiti removal van has just arrived, and this is what it's going to look like. The mural trail has been going since 2008, so that's 12 years. In the 12 years, they've done 39 murals, which is kind of cool, do you know what I mean? It's like, right, that's nice that the city has actually paid for 39 murals. They spent £153,000 on those murals, right? And you're like, wow, like, fuck, that's a lot of money, do you know what I mean? But it's 153,000 over 12 years, right? In 2019, they spent £623,000 removing graffiti. That's in 1 year. Just 1 year, £623,000. Which is madness to me, do you know what I mean? Because it's like so much more money than they've spent in any of the murals. And then it actually gets even more mental, right? See, in the past 5 years, they spent £2,859,000, right? It's a number that I can't even say properly because it's so big, right? Nearly £3 million in the past 5 years removing graffiti. So if you imagine they got 39 murals for like just over 100 grand. So you're talking like you could have like the world's greatest fucking mural trail in the city. And do you know how much money that would actually bring to the city? Had you invested that amount of money in the mural trail instead of removing graffiti, the city would be incredible, man. Like, honestly, invest in artists, right? Because the mural trail, and this is why people are like, oh, what have you got against the mural trail? This is exactly what I've got against the mural trail, right? Why are you spending 120 grand on murals for tourism, which just got voted like the best thing in Glasgow or something like that? I mean, like such a good thing by TripAdvisor. Why have you got that? Why have you done that? But you're spending mad amounts of money, do you know what I mean? You're actually spending money on guys to come down and remove the graffiti. Like, to me it's madness. Like, I don't know, I just think that we live in a city which has one of the best art schools, right? It's obviously had a really hard time, but we've got the Glasgow International Festival, we've got so much stuff going on, but you refuse to allow people to come and paint a wall like this, right? Like, why does this wall need to be blank? Who's afraid of a wee bit of colour? Because to me, like, the graffiti isn't the problem, right? So that's that painted over, and I'd actually kind of just, so I'd actually made like a wee video before, but then I've actually just sat and spoke to the graffiti removal guy, and he's actually pure class, man. Like, it's so good. Like, and I think sometimes it's easy to forget that people are just people, do you know what I mean? And you're just, he's not out to do this because he hates graffiti, do you know what I mean? He's just doing it because it's what he's told to do, basically. And it's like, I've got nothing against him. They did a pure class job, man. Like, it was actually rapid. Like, when you think about how long it takes to buff a wall for a production, like, and I guess that's what could be here. So potentially maybe less of a thing of, I think sometimes the council has to do things where you basically have to show them something's good before they're going to agree to it. So if we could try and, I'm going to plead with people to try and make this look as good as possible. Like, really, like, I came down, I buffed the background, I put up a full colour character, and I did that because I wanted it to look good, do you know what I mean? And I think we kind of owe it to the city, do you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to kind of get into this mentality where people are pure against you, but I've just sat and spoke to him for like a good 10 minutes, and he's pure sound, do you know what I mean? And he's not against this, he's just having to paint over it because that's the script. And I guess, it's up to us. If we want to make things look good, then make it look good. I don't expect everybody to feel the same way, but I think that's kind of where I'm at, is this could look amazing, man. It could look so class, and I just think, let's just see what happens, man. I'm going to boost now because I actually need to go to work and stuff like that, but I think it's cool. I think it's interesting, and I just think that it's kind of up to us, man. Like, we need to do the good stuff, and they're always going to paint over stuff. I understand maybe people are saying maybe people don't want to do good stuff and then it just gets painted over, but if we could show what good stuff looks like, then maybe they'll be into it. They might not be, but as well, but it's worth a try.